Now, here is time for legal discussion with Mr. Fitzgerald Lewis and Mr. Ali Azhar, attorneys at law from the Law Office of Lewis and Associates, Falls Church, Virginia. As you may know, this is very popular segment among immigrant community.
Namaste viewers, this is Fitzgerald Lewis
and Ali Azhar
from the Law Offices of Lewis and Associates in Falls Church, Virginia, and you're watching us on Sagarmatha television program. What's the topic of today?
Mr. Lewis, this week I wanted to talk about something a little different. I know we have been speaking about immigration in the past couple of segments.
Sure.
And this question sort of arises from the same scenario but is in a different venue altogether. Because of the way the immigration laws are structured and because of the extensive amounts of time it takes for individuals to receive their documentation, we find a lot of times that families are torn apart to the extent that reconciliation or going back to them is no longer an option. People have been here for, in some cases, 10, 20 years and now they're looking to settle down here, get married over here. However, once they head to the court to get married, they realize they have not divorced the spouse overseas, or they might have child support obligation overseas. So my question is, how does an individual who's been over here, who has not been in touch with their spouse overseas, file for divorce locally? Is it possible? And if so, how do they go about it? Or are they required to go back home and file? And how does a person who may not have the ability to travel outside of the U.S. Go overseas to have this matter resolved?
Well, this is America. Anything is possible. That's what this country is all about.
Right.
The first thing is it easier to divorce here? Well, let's say that you don't know where your spouse is, he or she is overseas. Certainly you can apply for a court of competent jurisdiction here. That would be the circuit court. Let's say we're doing it in Virginia, we would file a petition for divorce. If you know where the whereabouts of your spouse, you will do it that way. Otherwise, we will publicize the divorce in Washington Times, for example, and say that this person wants to divorce this person. And after a certain period of time, you go in before a judge along with a friend saying that you have not been living with this person for at least 1 year and that you're a resident of Virginia, and the judge will issue a divorce decree. It's a fairly simple case, and generally it should take about no more than 2 to 3 months. So that's the process for someone who is trying to get divorced here in the United States. Alternatively, you can certainly get the divorce back home if your spouse, let's say that a husband is here, the wife can initiate the divorce in their home country. For example, if this is any country where they live, they can initiate, get a divorce, and that would be considered valid even in this country. So that's basically the process. It's fairly simple. Should you be doing this on your own? If you don't have any money and you have no choice, yes, certainly. Otherwise, always, I've always said on these programs, talk to attorneys who deal with these issues regularly so you don't have that too many headaches.
Well, let me ask you one more short question. I know the time is limited and it's running out. However, divorces are never clean in most cases, unfortunately. Let's say a family lives over here, husband and wife, and the father or the mother decides to flee, go to another country and divorce the party in the U.S. in absentia. Is that even considered, or is it required that you file in the jurisdiction where you reside?
Well, it depends. And what I mean by that is certain jurisdictions, they don't have a residency requirement. So if I go to a certain country that doesn't have a residency requirement and my intention is to stay there, I think a U.S. court will consider that to be a valid marriage, valid divorce. However, if I've just gone in just to get a divorce and I come back in, that would be a problematic issue. This is Fitzgerald Lewis
and Ali Azhar
saying goodbye and God bless for now.
Thank you.
centers in Nepal.
Well, viewers, let's welcome our very own Dr. Dan Vishwakarma from Lurton, Virginia, with today's medical tips.
नमस्कार, म डाक्टर दान विश्वकर्मा। यहाँहरूलाई यादै होला गत दिनहरूमा मैले डायबिटिज सम्बन्धी जानकारी दिएको थिएँ। आज पनि म यो डायबिटिज सम्बन्धी प्रिभेन्सन अथवा यसको रोकथाम कसरी गर्ने भन्ने बारेमा चाहिँ जानकारी दिँदैछु। रोकथामको कुरा गर्दा यो हामी दुई भागमा विभाजन गरिन्छ। एउटा प्राइमरी प्रिभेन्सन, अर्को सेकेन्डरी प्रिभेन्सन भनेर भनिन्छ। प्राइमरी प्रिभेन्सन भनेको डायबिटिज लाग्नुभन्दा अगाडि नै के उपाय गर्न सकिन्छ भन्ने बारेमा हो भने सेकेन्डरी प्रिभेन्सन भनेको डायबिटिज लागिसकेपछि यसको कम्प्लिकेसन कसरी रोक्न सकिन्छ भन्ने उपायहरूको बारेमा चाहिँ हो। प्राइमरी प्रिभेन्सनको कुरा गर्दाखेरिमा हामीले को मान्छे चाहिँ यो डायबिटिजको लागि को मान्छेलाई चाहिँ डायबिटिज हुनसक्छ, के भएको खण्डमा हुनसक्छ भन्ने जानकारी हुनु अति नै आवश्यक हुन्छ, जसलाई हामी रिस्क फ्याक्टर फर डायबिटिज भनेर भनिन्छ। डायबिटिजको रिस्क फ्याक्टरहरू कुरा गर्दाखेरिमा यो यदि तपाईको परिवारमा बुवा मुवा अथवा दाजुभाइ अथवा दिदीबहिनी, जसलाई हामी फर्स्ट डिग्री रिलेटिभ्स भनेर भन्छौँ, यदि उहाँहरूलाई कसैलाई चाहिँ डायबिटिज छ भने तपाईहरुलाई पनि हुन सक्ने चान्स धेरै हुन्छ। त्यस्तै गरेर तपाईँ ओभरवेट हुनुहुन्छ भने पनि हुन चान्स छ। त्यस्तै गरेर 45 इयर्स अथवा त्योभन्दा माथिको उमेर छ भने पनि हुन्छ। हाई ब्लड प्रेसर, स्मोकिङ, हाई कोलेस्टेरोल यदि तपाईलाई छ भने त्यसले पनि डायबिटिज हुन मद्दत गर्छ भने। त्यस्तै गरेर यदि गत वर्षहरूमा चाहिँ तपाईको ग्लुकोज चेक गर्दाखेरिमा फास्टिङ ग्लुकोज अथवा एब्नर्मल ग्लुकोज टलरेन्स टेस्ट भनेर चाहिँ रिपोर्ट दिएको थियो भने त्यसमा पनि हाई रिस्क भनेर भनिन्छ भने। त्यस्तै गरेर महिलाहरूमा चाहिँ यदि प्रेग्नेन्ट भएको बेलामा चाहिँ यदि ग्लुकोज बढी थियो भने उहाँहरूलाई पनि यो रोग पछि लाग्न सक्दछ भने। त्यस्तै गरेर अरू रोगहरू पोलिसिस्टिक ओभेरियन सिन्ड्रोम भयो, त्यस्तै गरेर यो हाम्रो चाहिँ यो मेटाबोलिक सिन्ड्रोम भन्ने रोगहरू हुन्छ, त्यो भएको खण्डमा पनि यो डायबिटिज लाग्ने सम्भावना धेरै हुन्छ। यदि तपाईहरुलाई यस्तो यो रिस्क फ्याक्टर छ जस्तो लाग्छ भने तुरुन्तै डाक्टरको सल्लाह लिएर चाहिँ गर्नुपर्ने हुन्छ। बेला बेलामा चेक गराइराख्ने एनुअल फिजिकल एक्जाम भनेर भनिन्छ, त्यो चाहिँ वर्षमा एकपटक गरिन्छ। त्यसमा चाहिँ हामीले चाहिँ टप टु बटम फिजिकल चेक गर्ने, त्यस्तै गरेर बेसलाइन ब्लड टेस्टहरू गर्ने र यदि रिस्क फ्याक्टर छ भने रिस्क फ्याक्टर अनुसारको चाहिँ ब्लड टेस्टहरू चाहिँ गर्ने गरिन्छ र यदि प्रब्लम फेला पर्यो भने त्यही अनुसार चाहिँ उपचारतिर लाग्ने गर्छौँ। र त्यस्तै गरेर तपाईको वेट म्यानेजमेन्ट गर्नु अति नै जरुरी छ। तपाईको यो BMI भनेर भनिन्छ, हाम्रो चाहिँ बडी मास इन्डेक्स भनेर भनिन्छ, त्यो चाहिँ 25 भन्दा तल राख्ने र त्यस्तै गरेर स्मोकिङ नगर्ने, एक्सर्साइजहरू गरिराख्ने, कम्तीमा 30 मिनेट हप्ताको 5 दिन गर्न सक्नुभयो भने त्यसले पनि प्रिभेन्सन गर्दछ। स्ट्रेस म्यानेजमेन्ट गर्ने, कोलेस्ट्रोलहरू म्यानेजमेन्ट गर्ने, लो फ्याट लो क्यालोरी डाइटहरू खाने र एक्सर्साइज चाहिँ गरिराख्ने गर्यो भने पनि यो रोग हुनबाट चाहिँ प्रिभेन्ट गर्न सकिन्छ। सेकेन्डरी प्रिभेन्सनको कुरा गर्दाखेरिमा हामीले चाहिँ यो डायबिटिज लागिसकेका मान्छेहरूलाई चाहिँ यो आँखाको कम्प्लिकेसनहरू जसलाई हामीले रेटिनोपैथी भनेर भनिन्छ, किडनीको कम्प्लिकेसनहरू जसलाई हामीले नेफ्रोपैथी भनेर भनिन्छ, त्यस्तै गरेर ब्लड भेसलको प्रब्लमहरू भास्कुलरपैथी, त्यो रोक्नको लागि चाहिँ हामीले डाक्टरले सल्लाह दिए अनुसारको औषधिहरू खाइराख्ने र बेला बेलामा चाहिँ जाँचहरू गरिराख्ने, अघि नै बताए अनुसार चाहिँ यो चाहिँ एनुअल फिजिकल एक्जामिनेसनको लागि चाहिँ गइराख्ने गर्नुपर्ने हुन्छ। र मलाई लाग्छ यो डायबिटिज सम्बन्धी जानकारी उपयोगी भयो होला। आजलाई यो जानकारी यति नै। अर्को हप्ता यस्तै जानकारी लिएर उपस्थित हुनेछौँ। त्यति बेलाको लागि बिदा दिनुहोस्। नमस्कार।
Well, that's all for today. We hope you have enjoyed our program. Now, we would like to end today's episode with this beautiful Nepali song. Once again, we at Sagarmatha Television would like to thank you for watching. And don't forget to watch Nepal Darshan Television every Sunday at 12:30 p.m. right here on MSG Network. See you next week. Until then, this is Rima saying goodbye and namaste.